Guys, it's Jennifer and welcome back to my Flagstaff home. I'm here today to do a video about washing down jackets. Now you may think that you get your down jacket, and if it gets some kind of a stain on it, or if it kind of smells funky or anything like that, that you can't do anything about it, that all you could do is spray it with Febreze or whatever, or spot clean it. But you actually can wash a down jacket just like you can wash a down pillow, and it's not very difficult to do. They do have soaps out there that are made, that are called, I don't know, something for down, like a down kind of detergent. I didn't do that. I just used a mild cleanser. But anyway, I'm going to walk you through how to wash your down jacket, and it will be as good as new, or almost as good as new. Let me say one thing before we go into this, and that is that if you get a really difficult stain, like a marker or something that's really heavy with grease, this may or may not work, or it may need to be washed a few times. You might want to try to spot clean it ahead of time before you do the whole thing, just so you don't have to go through this whole big process all over again. So what you need for this is a mild soap, and I just used a bar of goat's milk soap. And you don't have to use that exact kind, but some kind of mild soap, your bathtub, and a plastic hanger to hang it on when you're ready to dry it. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I have to apologize for that fan sound, but the light that's in my tub area is also hooked to a fan. So anyway, so here's the jacket. I'm going to put it in the tub, and I'm going to take some soap, just like a bar of soap. You could use liquid soap too, and just rub it on any part where you have a spot. In my case, it was just on the neckline where I could see makeup and, just sort of, I don't know, it was probably from oils from my skin after, a couple years of wearing this. All right, so you can see I didn't really fill this up very much while the water was running, and don't use hot. I just used maybe barely warm. And as the water was running, I have this is just a bar of a goat's milk soap that I kind of rubbed underneath the water as it was running. And so just a light amount of soap. Then I also took the bar of soap, you can probably see, and rubbed it along the collar where I had, just the discoloration that I could see. And then you have to also push it down because it has air in there and it wants to float. Now you just take it and gently kind of agitate it under there. And then I'm going to rub on the collar area to get the grime off of that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it sit in the tub for, 5 minutes or so. And then I'll let the water drain out, and now then I'll turn on the water and rinse it. I'm going to make sure that I really rinse this area that I rubbed the soap directly on, but I'm going to let water run through it so that any of the soap that got into where the down feathers are inside will rinse off. So then I gave it a gentle squeeze to get out a lot of the water. I didn't want to vigorously squeeze it because you don't want to break the feathers that are inside. So just kind of gently did that, and then I put it on a large plastic hanger, not just a little one, because you don't want it to, make creases where the shoulders are. And then I just hung it up on this, this thing in my shower. And that way it can drip. And then periodically I'm going to come in here and just take the sleeves and the bottom of the jacket, everywhere, this is where the water is draining from the rest of the jacket, and I'll just come in here, every hour or so, and then just squeeze that out this side, and then just continue to let it hang here until it's completely dry. And of course it's going to take varying amounts of time. I live in Arizona where it's extremely dry, and so it's going to dry faster here than maybe in a humid climate. All right, well anyway, what you do after the jacket dries, and you know, I said that what you want to do is periodically go into your shower or wherever you have it drying and squeeze, gently squeeze the bottoms of the arms of the jacket and also along the bottom edge, because of course the water is going down. When you finish, you will notice that the down has kind of clumped in certain places. So what you need to do after it's completely dry is just fluff it up. So, you know, just turn it upside down and, you know, just kind of gently shake it and move the feathers around and kind of even fluff into the collar and everything. And it will be as good as new. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and that it's helpful to you. You may want to consider washing your down jacket at the end of every season, or save this as something to do when your jacket looks a little bit grimy or has a, you know, funky smell. Like if you've been in some place and there's been cigarette smoke and now you kind of just notice that smell. Anyway, this is a great way to freshen up your down jackets. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber to My Flagstaff Home, I'd sure love to have you follow along with me, so you can hit the subscribe button, or you should see a picture of my face right here. If you hover over that, it will tell you that you can subscribe by clicking on that, and I'd love to have you join me for future videos on My Flagstaff Home. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.